Yo, what is up? Glazboy here today, and I'm gonna bring you guys 4 assault rifles, 4 SMGs, and 1 sniper that I recommend you should all try in Warzone 2. These are some weapons that I've used quite a bit. They feel quite good, and I just thought, I'll put you guys on and see how you guys find them, innit? So, first weapon we have is the TAC 56, aka the Scar L. How you're gonna run this is 60 round mag. This optic, the SZ ACOG, I'm going to call it ACOG 7 or just ACOG 7. This gives a good amount of magnification and it gives no glint, unlike some of the other sights. And obviously the glint isn't massive, or you can't see it from very long distance, but obviously you need to take into account if you're trying to pre-aim someone or peek whilst ADS, they're going to see your glint, and that could give you away when they might not have seen you. This barrel is what I recommend. Helps with damage range and bullet velocity, which you need on a long range build. This Harbinger D20 suppressor is my favorite. I've gone through pretty much all the suppressors available to me at the minute. This one helps the most with recoil and makes the gun feel the smoothest. I'm pretty sure it helps the most with bullet velocity also, if I'm not mistaken. We have the Edge 47 grip. This recoil stabilization is the biggest on any of these 4 grips that say they do help with recoil stabilization. You look at the stats bar right there, it helps out the most. And yeah, that's the setup for the Scar or the TAC 56, and I've tuned all my attachments for my assault rifles to help with accuracy, damage range, recoil, all those sorts of things. And my optics I've tuned for flinch resistance on my assault rifles. So that's the Scar L. We're gonna move straight on to number 2. We have the Lachman 556 60 round mag, same underbarrel, tuned the exact same suppressor, tuned the exact same, and we have the Lachman wrap barrel. This obviously is different from the Scar's barrel, but this barrel helps the most with your long range engagements because it helps bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil control. The hipfire accuracy, don't really need that. I'm not looking to be hip firing with this at all. So the pro and con on both sides that talk about hipfire, I just throw out the window. They're not relevant to me in any case whatsoever. We have the same sight, the ACOG 7 or the Super 7 ACOG, and it's tuned the exact same also for flinch resistance, so you're more accurate whilst taking bullets at longer ranges. That's the build for the Lachman. We're going to move straight on into the STB 556, nice and quick. 42 round mag, that is the maximum you can have. Unfortunately, that is not by choice. We have the same underbarrel, the same suppressor, and the equivalent of the same barrel that is used on the Lachman 556. This barrel helps the most for your long range engagements. Once again, the hip fire stats don't really take any regard to them, as they are not useful to you as a long range weapon. We have the same sight, the ACOG 7, tuned the exact same for flinch resistance, and that is the setup for the STB, or the AUG I should say. We have the M13, which is only unlockable through DMZ at the moment. I'm going to give you guys a little trick and put you guys on. I don't know if it's been patched, but if you have a friend who has the M13, go into DMZ with them, find your nearest exfil, drop the gun for your friend, let them exfil with that gun, and they will have the weapon unlocked. I actually got this by killing someone in DMZ who had the M13. I just took his M13 and I exfilled. So yeah, nice little tip for you guys. Hopefully it's not patched and you guys can try it out and use it. So 60 round mag, same underbarrel, same suppressor, the longest barrel, the equivalent to the AUG and Lachman 556. We have damage range, bullet velocity, recoil control, which is unfortunately at the bottom. How this works this year is, if there's a list of pros, what's at the top it affects the most, what's at the bottom it affects the least. So it's not helping with your recoil control as much as it would, let's say, the AUG or the Lachman 556, but it's obviously the best barrel to use. It's doing the job you need it to in terms of range, bullet velocity. It's helping you at longer ranges. Same sight, of course, and this is pretty much your tried and true M13 from OG Warzone, Warzone 1. So that is that. That's all the assault rifles out the way real quick, innit? So I wanted to just do that. We do have the AK-74U or the Kastov 74U, which is a assault rifle in this game, I'm going to classify it as an SMG for now because I'm going to customize it as such. So what we're running is the Echoless 80 suppressor. Helps with bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil. Doesn't hurt your aim walking speed, which I like to have on my SMGs. 45 round mag, obviously more bullets, more killing. We have the True Tack grip, which is your ADS grip, so it helps with sprint to fire speed and ADS speed. We have the strafing stock, so aim walking speed and sprint speed, helps a bit with mobility, which is a nice bonus. And we have a red dot sight just for clarity as you're shooting, because shooting with iron sights this year produces a lot of smoke, and it's, for me personally, hard to track people as I'm shooting at medium distances. Obviously up close, nowhere near as big of an issue. MP5 we're now onto essentially the same build. MP5 is lacking some attachments that all the other SMGs have because they wanted to just fuck it up, because why not? But same barrel essentially, bullet velocity, damage range, recoil, doesn't hurt your aim walking speed, your strafing speed, ADS strafing speed that is. Rear grip, only one I can use out of this two that makes sense is the recoil one. And then I tune it to help with ADS speed and sprint to fire speed, so I'm getting the best of both worlds. I'm getting recoil control plus ADS and sprint to fire speed. We have, for the stock, it doesn't have a strafing stock, but this stock helps with recoil control and sprint speed. It seemed the best one to use. Obviously it hurts your aim walking speed, which I don't like. However, you can customize or tune the ADS speed and aim walking speed, so it's not too bad. If not, sometimes I do just slap that off and I put on this barrel, but apparently this barrel doesn't actually do, it's been tested by Exclusive Ace, and it doesn't actually do too much in terms of ADS speed or movement, so I didn't bother wasting attachment on it. And then obviously a red dot sight just for clarity as I'm shooting. That's the MP5. On to the Vaznev 9K, very solid all around SMG. Same suppressor for the same things, the bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil. 45 round mag, because once again, extra ammunition for the extra health. Same rear grip, ADS, sprint to fire speed, strafing stock, sprint speed also helped out, which is a nice bonus. You have a red dot sight just for clarity, and that right there is a very well-rounded Vaznev build. Same as the Lachman, same as the Kastov 7.4U. The way I've built them, actually, despite it saying it hurts recoil, they're actually very accurate still, out to 25 meters, out to 30 maybe even. Obviously you can't change the distance of the dummies. We have the Fennec 45 round mag, same suppressor for the same things. We have the rear grip that helps your ADS and sprint to fire speed. Stock, this gun is just beautiful. This gun has a bonus stock that helps sprint speed, ADS walking, and ADS speed. Crouch movement speed I don't really see as a bonus. I throw that shit out the window. I'm not trying to crouch walk anywhere. But all of this shit, beautiful to have. Very, very good for the mobility and handling. Then obviously you have your red dot sight just for clarity. And this gun melts. This SMG melts. It's very snappy. Probably the snappiest of the four. But it's the one I would say is the most, that you need to keep that one aggressive. You know, that's your aggressive thing, because how quickly it goes through bullets too. You can often try channeling someone medium range, and from there you just be like, shit, I've run out of bullets, or you miss few too many bullets and you don't get the down. You know, it's just stick to what it's good at, which I know it's good at, right? Is that aggressive SMG play, up in your face. People won't survive, you know, unless they have the Kimbo pistols, which we will not talk about because they need to be nerfed. But on to the MCPR. This is the only sniper I have ranked past level 10 at the moment, so this is what I'm going to suggest. But it is very consistent, it's very good, it's hard hitting. You can't one shot down to the head with snipers this year, but currently the build I'm running is for bullet velocity, literally. So it's bullet velocity, aiming stability, right? So F-Tac Reaper helps the most with bullet velocity. This barrel helps the most with your bullet velocity. This helps with ADS speed as well as aiming stability. Nothing actually helps with aiming stability as much that I have at the minute. So yeah, I'm just kind of, yeah, I think this would help the most with aiming stability, but obviously it wouldn't help with ADS speed. So I'd have to do some testing and see the difference. This only helps with one thing. This helps with aiming stability, very useful. and this helps you shoot faster because you rechamber faster. Once I do rank it up though, I'm gonna slap on the high velocity magazine or ammunition type, bullet type, because it increases your bullet velocity by 45%, which is very, 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 very useful. Especially for snipers, you need the bullet velocity. This map is big. You don't want to be leading your shots too far, and just being able to consistently land shots at greater distances makes you an efficient sniper. Obviously, you need to land your follow-up shot, but I say go for the headshot, and from that point, if you land the headshot, you have bullet velocity that's high enough. A bullet anywhere in the body is a kill, literally anywhere, as long as you land it, and obviously you don't have a stim and you shoot them in the toe. But pretty much you'll have enough time usually to get that follow-up shot on target. But that is this MCPR 300 build, my sniper build, my go-to sniper build. This build right here is what I run for all my secondaries. It's just a backup pistol. It's just like panic bullets straight down the stream. So 33 round mag. This forge suppressor, be careful because there's two of them. They do different things, but they have the same name, which is a bit odd. I thought they would change that, you know, maybe give one of them L for the longer version because this is the shorter version, and give this the S for the shorter version. Just be aware of that. But I built this literally for speed and snapping onto people up close, because that's all it's good for pretty much. Its range, it's tardy, it's ridiculously short range. It takes a lot of bullets to kill as it is, you know. But yeah, guys, that is the 4 assault rifles, the 4 SMGs / 1 assault rifle, and the 1 sniper rifle I recommend for you guys in season 1 of Warzone 2. Pretty sure there's gonna be an update coming pretty soon, in like 5 days or something, 14th of December. I don't even know. But yeah, man, that's all I have. Hope you guys do find any of these weapons useful. If you do, hope you guys find the DMZ tip useful. If you do try it, do let me know if it works. That's what I have to bring for you guys today. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like. You know, we're trying to grow the channel and all of this shit, and that's not possible without support from all of you. So, you know, would appreciate if you do drop a like, would appreciate if you do subscribe. You know, either one you choose to do, I'd appreciate, even a comment. But yeah, that's all for the video. Once again, hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'll catch you all in the next one.